If you're a man, you don't cry about it. You take life, the ups and downs. If you're a real man, you never go down, you just stay up. That's why this sport coat costs $800 and that costs $200. And I don't know what that costs, I'd be ashamed to wear it. That's why I'm wearing lizard shoes and a Rolex watch.
Importing it, snorting it, any competition extorting it, anything I want affording it, got enough crack to get four to hit, turn a saint to a sinner, lose to a winner, whether old school or upbeat, getting my shit's the best, Rick's the best, have your heart beating right out your chest, that Ric Flair like, woo! That Ric Flair like, woo! This is all I do, I got that Ric Flair like, woo! Woo! Styling, profiling, that Ricky make a girl go, woo!
Joe's legs are touching mine so much it bothers me.
That's not because of his condition.
Hold on, him I can't hear.
my leg.
Can you hear my mic?
No, turn on both of yours at the same time.
At the same time?
Well, no, just like turn on both of them.
It's on.
Test.
Yeah, and then
This
yours.
one's on.
Yeah, now.
Hello?
It's on.
Hello?
1, 2.
Can you hear
Yeah,
Goose?
and then let me
Hello?
see. What color? I want to turn off the mic.
Hold on.
I want to turn off the mic that is not being used. Oh, the silver one.
Do you want to be useful to move the table behind Jose so then that way they can put their beers behind them and they're not holding it the entire time?
Well, I mean, I have my beer here.
Can I
And
put my
he
beer
can, or you can put yours on that chair right there.
Yeah, put it in the chair.
Okay, there's no
Yeah, and you can put yours here. I'll be careful.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no other guests coming?
Well, they're
Neil's
supposed to.
be here, but he's having dinner down the street apparently.
You know what? We're recording.
What a cunt.
Yeah. No, you could walk in like a celeb.
If Prescott can double check that is still recording. Red light on. Yeah. Okay. Lee, you can.
Executive producer.
You can start literally whenever.
Yeah, we're starting.
That's our intro. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. We're start. Well, why don't you intro our guest?
We have one of the podcast's favorite guests.
Yeah.
He's only been on once before, but he's like,
really?
yeah.
For a second, I thought you were going to talk about me.
We have on Felix, and he has been on once before. But we have Guzman, Jose Guz, Joe.
Joe Goo.
Hey guys, welcome to Goblin Ogre. Where's
Yeah.
the #1 comedy podcast in Toronto?
Oh, that's such a
Sounds so
sad.
lame.
Yeah. I realize how little.
Faggots.
Like, think about besides like this podcast, how much Toronto-based anything do you consume?
Is that show Bones from Toronto?
No, it might have been filmed here,
Oh, okay.
but no.
Then no.
Do you watch Hudson and Rex?
I don't even know who that is.
it's a show about a guy
What is it?
with a dog.
Criminal, not Criminal Minds. What's the other one?
Law and
well,
Order Toronto?
Yeah,
Law and Order Toronto is.
I've
yeah.
never seen it.
I saw a couple episodes.
Yeah,
it's bad. We talked about it before, but the thing that annoyed me most is that they didn't have like a Canadian consultant, I don't think, to talk about like what we call our cops. So like, you know how in the U.S. they'll be like NYPD, you know, and they'll walk into the room or whatever, LAPD.
Yeah.
They walk into the room and they go TPD, but we don't say that. You don't say
Toronto Police
it's
Department.
Toronto Police Service. But even then, you
We
don't
call them Metro
you-
cops, right?
Yeah, or you just call them the cops.
We
We
got
don't
Peel
say.
Region, Metro, Durham, York.
Well, take it this way, Lee. You've been arrested on several occasions.
Yeah,
Have they ever said, "Hey, TPD"?
It's police.
Yeah, they just say, "Hey."
Get down.
Yeah.
And then we start dancing.
Do they ever? They don't say police. They just show up and you're like, fuck.
They walk up to Lee's door and go, "You know what it is."
Yeah, I don't think they identify themselves like that.
they-
They just say police when they break through
know
your
what?
door. In Canada. But if you're a part of a specific
Oh,
agency.
we gotta call.
Yeah.
You have to say like FBI.
You know what?
We gotta
Give me a
we gotta
second.
Cold call Charlie.
His mic.
Swap it for him. So
His
he
mic
should
is
know what
fucking
they
up.
call-
Hold this. I'm gonna fix your mic. Keep talking.
Yeah, but you touched this one.
I think
yeah,
the thing where they're like NYPD, that might just be made up for TV.
I guess.
Because I've seen it on there, like on those like YouTube videos where you see like police raids and all that shit on Twitter, where it's that kind of stuff. You see them say like police freeze and all that bullshit.
If it's a raid, though, wouldn't that be like SWAT or FBI, or can it be the regular police?
Regular police too. Cause I see that traffic stops too. Right?
So like Detroit PD or like...
Yeah. Or they yell like crap out.
Yeah, I don't think they should yell anything. I think they should just go in silently. Makes more sense. I mean, you scream it out loud, then they're already going to
Drop it,
grab a gun.
N-word.
You know, they're going to flee. They're going to cause some type of commotion.
Well, to be honest, I've only dealt with public intoxications, where the parts like we are the loud people at the park, bar, church, public place where we're drinking, and then the police just show up and we're like, "Fuck, where'd you come from?" Like I've been here for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Stop
Where-
drinking and causing a scene.
But where do you cross the line with public drinking, like intoxication? Is it just a drunk guy? We get to call the cops on him, or like what?
Take his mic.
Just take mine.
No. Just
Keep mic.
this one's fucked up. I'm gonna figure
I
Oh, my mic's fine.
I think it's like, okay, for me, I can only speak in like for myself when it's like not even I've been arrested or anything, but like they're like, you know, are you okay? And they try to like get you away, like get you into an Uber or even like take you into the car. They're just like, oh, are you okay? Are you drunk there? Are you too you're falling? Me for it's because I'm falling over, but I get tired, right?
Yeah.
So like,
Picturing Guzman running away from the police, like would be so like. I mean, I hope they taser him, and then his legs like start moving in ways he never could
it
before.
heals me. The electric shock like shocks it right.
Yeah. Then you get up and run like the fucking wind.
I actually just had a scene, thought of a scene of us drinking at fucking Christie Pitts, and then cops show up, and we're like, "Fuck it, cops, run!" And then it's just Guzman running away, and then the cops are like, "Do we go after that guy or
Oh, guys.
actually running?"
Yeah, we're just like, yeah, officer, we tricked this guy into coming down to this park. He thought he was meeting a 8-year-old girl. Yeah, he's right over there.
That's what we drank.
Yeah. So we got him drunk. He confessed. How are we doing with the audio over there?
We're doing okay. Keep talking.
This is a massive room.
This is also the highest produced podcast in Toronto.
I like as soon as Felix got involved with the technical aspect, it all went to shit.
That's that, Mike.
Is the blue wire?
Yes, it is.
Oh, the splitter.
The blue wire, or it's the splitter. One of
could
the
be
two.
the splitter.
No, but I think the blue wire's been thing. I gotta replace it.
Yeah, after
We're
it's
back.
touching your dick.
It's been through some shit.
We're back. Oh, he's trying to get his
Okay,
he's
then.
trying to get the wire around his terrible feet that don't work properly.
Usually he's putting it around his neck.
Oh man. Yeah. What were we talking about? Police. Yeah. But yeah, no. They're what Toronto-based like. That's the thing. Is like even podcast-wise, is there like a podcast that's like the Toronto podcast that people care about?
Goblin and Ogre? No.
Goblin
No.
Ogre.
I wish, but that's
Thank you,
not
bro.
the. Oh my God! Thank you. It was-
Executive producer's got to executive produce.
He's right. Yeah. He's got to help. Yeah. No. Even music-wise, like we used to on TV, everybody watched much music, all that kind of stuff. But that's all kind of.
Oh
gone to
yeah,
the
I mean
wayside.
that was pretty good though.
I wonder who requested this song.
The guy with the hair.
Oh my God, we're back again. Like, no, I think Crystal just put this one on.
She loves it. She loves. What do you think Crystal's favorite song is?
I can't pronounce it.
I'm thinking-
No.
Oh, I get it.
You have the subtitle. I don't know.
I was gonna go Anaconda.
Really?
Anaconda.
Yeah. She loves Nicki Minaj. Ask her.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking more Nick Lachey. Fucking
Specifically
98 degrees. Yeah.
But no, not 90 degrees. Nick Lachey.
Well, I mean 98 degrees. Obviously, you go Nick Lachey.
Yeah. No, it's like I feel like there used to be this thing of like these Toronto celebrities. Like, obviously in other cities nobody gave a fuck. But do you guys remember Cabby? Cabral Richards?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
retired, I think, or something.
Is he retired? He's not retired. He's just
Or
not
no,
famous anymore.
I think his dad died. Something like I saw something on Facebook.
Ouch.
I saw something on Facebook, and it was just like Cabby.
You can't quit your job if your dad dies, though. Is that
Yeah.
normal?
No, he can
mean,
take time off.
I'm-
He has enough money to probably take time off.
I don't think he has as much money as you think. You think Cabby has like a good amount
I mean,
of money?
Cabby can probably survive in Toronto relatively well. Is what I'm. He's probably not rich. but
Not in
he's-
Toronto. Probably in the outskirts. Probably.
Do
Yeah.
you think he lives comfortably? Is my point.
Like a
Yeah.
Toba Coke. Yeah.
Yeah. He
Pronounce the K in a Tobaco.
Yeah.
He lives. Yeah. He probably
how it's
lives
spelled.
comfortably in
Coke so much.
Oshawa.
It just slipped out.
No. I don't think he has like money like that. But my point either way is that Cabby was a staple. If he walked around, you'd be like, hey, Cabby, I think that's dead. I can't think in my head of someone who maybe some of these Canadian shows like Kim's Convenience. I guess that's
What
what's
about
left.
Cardinal Official?
Oh yeah, but he's grandfathered in. I'm talking about
Yeah,
the new ones.
New ones.
Oh,
no.
new ones.
Well, even like the mid-level ones. Like remember, like George Stroumboulopoulos.
Yes.
And like
He would get stopped on the street. Like people say, "Hey, George."
Yeah, well, he has nothing now. He has like a
He's
podcast that
still
nobody
cool.
listens to.
He's cool though. Like if I saw him, I'd be like, "Yo, George."
Yeah, but I'm talking new local celebrities. So not people who make it big outside. Because I'm sure there's like Toronto actors or something who are like in big movies or shows. But I mean like a local celebrity that no other city, nobody else is going to know who the fuck he is.
No, it's Don Cherry's from Scotia.
Yeah. And again, grandfather, I'm talking about a young,
right.
who's like the news people, even them, I used to like know. You know, like who was on the news. You'd like, if I saw them around, besides the like couple of the pretty ones, I don't think I would be able, and I don't know their names.
Like the Much Music host, you
I
mean?
think this is a very difficult question.
That's what I'm saying, but that's my point. The Toronto local celebrity market is dead.
What?
Who?
Who's Chair Girl?
Oh,
threw the
chair
chair.
girl, but I don't know what she looks like. Just a dumb
Yeah.
blonde girl.
By the way, yeah.
He said, "Yep."
No, I mean like
She
there was
looks
like
like
that.
every girl Lee's ever
there was
dated.
this
The
black
crackhead
girl named
from Six
Tanika.
Buzz.
Takia Singh, whatever. She did like NFL football. She was pretty. But again, like nobody knows her.
No,
Was it-
that's what I'm saying.
Wasn't there like a crackhead who got famous on Six Buzz who died?
Six Buzz might be the closest.
Oh,
somebody
what
else
was her name? Debbie?
Yeah, I think
Remember
so.
Debbie? The big fat. She was
No.
always like, fuck it. She was a white woman. Big, large, fat
Was
lady.
she the woman that pushed the other lady in front of the the tracks?
No. But she became famous online, this Debbie chick.
Yeah, she was like a crackhead, right? That was her whole thing, or something like that.
I don't know. She just looked like she was lost in life.
She hadn't.
Yeah. And she tried to seek guidance in black men. And look what that did.
By the way, something made me so sad the other day. I was going to see. I was downtown by Wellesley and Church. You know, meeting my boyfriend. And I saw this. He goes, all right, I saw.
No, he didn't say anything wrong.
Hey,
We're listening.
Tell me more.
It's not the first time he's come out.
What'd you do with your boyfriend?
That would be annoying. Imagine a gay guy who comes out every week just because he enjoys the praise. Guess what, everyone? I'm gay. Shut up.
You're so brave.
Yeah. No, I was at Church of Wellesley, and there was a dude like nodding out, probably from like heroin or whatever, and he's like touching the ground, and then he gets up and he nods up, and then he nods out, and he's touching the ground, and the callousness and carelessness that I saw people like sidestep like right next to him was hilarious. Like it was brutal.
Oh wow!
It's all right. I'm gonna hand him this mic, and you guys talk, and I'll figure it out.
So the guy you described.
I'll show
There he is. And here he is.
Yeah, here he is. Come on
Church
in.
and Wellesley.
Man of the hour.
Come on in.
Here you go. Sit on that seat over there.
I'll share with him if you want.
No, I'll figure it out.
This is why he's our sound engineer / host.
Back on again. We have Neal the Nutman.
What's up?
Where were you having dinner, Neal?
Ilfredello.
What did you order?
Pasta.
Just like what was on it?
Cream sauce and mushrooms.
He was like, I don't want to go into it.
Did you have any garlic bread?
Yeah. Why, you smell that?
No, I love garlic bread. It's so delicious.
Feels garlic, that'd be a blessing.
Sauce.
What's been with you, Neal, since the successful
It wasn't
Great
actually
Canadian?
that successful. It was kind of small.
God damn it, man! The entire time these assholes were like, it wasn't a sham. It wasn't that. That's the success part of
Yeah.
it. That it wasn't a
Yeah.
sham or a scam. And then you're like,
It was a small festival. It made a small profit, you know. But I need to.
you
find other
had
stuff.
5 shows in 5 days.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
Would you say you delivered on all your promises?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Like, did you achieved all the goals you wanted to out of it?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
So how was it not successful then?
Not enough participants.
Yeah,
Comics or
Or was that a
audience?
goal?
What?
Was that a goal?
Was that a go?
A goal.
In the next one, it has to be to expand. To grow.
What? Do you
Yeah.
mean comics or audience?
Both.
Okay.
More people need to participate.
Well, I think now that people have seen that it's not a sham, more people are going to apply for it.
Yeah.
I think at least your credibility was restored.
Yeah.
So that's a success. Nobody looks at you as a creepy peanut guy who's trying to take your money.
That's still true.
And that still could be true, right? Other than that, did you get laid through the festival? No? Did you try?
Was that a goal?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, yeah. It's always a goal. It's a goal right now.
Hey, anything going? What did you say? It's so distracting. Like, just talk. I'm supposed to act natural.
Hey, you know what's interesting? What do you guys think of this sexual assault trial in London, Ontario?
The hockey players?
5 big shot hockey players.
Oh, fucking rape some chick?
Yeah, it was really bad. It was really graphic what she described in court, how she was treated.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was rape.
Well, I mean,
from what I've read,
She was forced to put golf balls up her,
dude,
she says.
Yeah, that's what she says, yeah.
Yeah, that's what she
Why
says.
would she make that up, though?
Because it's a cool thing to tell people at parties.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Family functions.
Yeah.
Funerals.
From what I've
I
read.
let 8 professional hockey players watch me stick.
No, but from what I've
You heard
read.
it here
That
first.
sounds pretty mild.
Yeah.
As far as like, I thought they were going to shove a hockey stick, like a goalie stick inside her.
No, the golf clubs and the balls.
All right.
They let her they asked her to put it in.
I don't know. I mean, the accusations are horrible, but who knows what really happened?
I think, what the hell is she doing going into a hotel room with 8
to
hockey
get stuffed by
But
with
she
golf
didn't
balls.
go into a hotel room with 8 hockey. She went to a hotel room with 1 hockey player,
That's
and
true.
then he was
He invited her friends.
he
She
invited
went
his
to get
friends.
stuffed with balls. They just
And
went the
then-
one she was expecting.
So maybe, who knows, yeah.
No, I mean, this
It might
has
have been
to
her
obviously
idea. Like, it might have
Yeah.
been
be
her idea.
investigated.
Why would she have an idea like that? That's
Because she's like, she's showing you like how down
Money.
she is. Like, look what I'm down to do. You know what I mean?
What
yeah,
brand?
it is true. To be the wife or a girlfriend of a hockey player, maybe it's worth it, hey?
Well, it's
Maybe
not
in her
it's
mind
not
it
as
was.
lucrative as other professional sports, but it's still millions and millions
Dude,
of dollars.
hockey players get women.
It's
They
living.
live the life.
You don't have to live.
They
in,
get women, but I didn't say money. They don't get money.
Felix, for
those
them,
guys
you don't have
do.
to live in like Hamilton. You can live in Toronto.
Yeah, but like compared to other professional sports, hockey players get paid the least.
Probably.
Those players probably
Definitely.
still make a couple $1 million a year.
Yes,
Like,
but
I
I'm
think-
saying
Money.
like the greatest hockey player, Connor McDavid, makes $13 million a
Yeah,
year.
lot of
that's
money.
only a
But-
million.
Yeah, but that's the greatest. 13 million's like the 6th player on the Raptors.
Whereas an
All right,
NBA,
well, maybe basketball players get paid more. But
where yeah, an
they're still
NBA
making
player,
millions.
an NBA player will make like
35 million's the max contract on
Yeah,
the
but
next.
they're making way more. Even hockey players are making way more money than they know what to do with. That's a lot of money. Like, that's why they're getting themselves into this sort of trouble. They have lots of money, so people go after them. They're targeted.
I think Neil would get
million
into
a
a
month.
lot of trouble if he was rich. With women.
Oh
sure.
yeah,
Yes, if
not
Neil had
even
million-
rich, just mildly wealthy.
You know how many comics would have different ways to pay their application fee if he was rich? He needs the money now, but
Maybe we could work a deal out.
no,
Neil.
I have sympathy. I like ally Neil. I like that. I didn't expect that with that take, but you are an ally for this woman who. Do you know what type of golf balls? Company?
What type of golf balls?
Like is it Rembrandt one and yeah?
Maybe
What's
the range balls. Range balls are different from regular balls. I
oh,
think
which
you
makes it
can't-
okay?
They don't go as far. Yeah.
because it has those
I have no idea. I've never played
because
golf
it has
in my
the little
life.
grooves that might have even felt good. You know what I mean? It's like a sex toy almost.
You ever tried a golf ball in your asshole?
No,
No?
no.
Man, you're not adventurous enough. This is why you don't get women.
You should hang out with some hockey players, bro.
Dude,
Or at least
what
with
I
Daniel's
read, it
boyfriend.
seems like she
Yeah,
could've
yeah, he's
gotten
a hockey
herself
player.
out of that situation.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not saying what the hockey players did was right, but she seemed to have a way out of the situation.
yes.
She wasn't really forced to do anything.
I mean, you were there, right?
No, I wasn't there, but I read all the articles on it.
He was dropping off peanuts at the hotel room.
He was delivering the golf.
What do you guys want with this? You're hockey players.
What's her name? It's
He
yeah.
tries to hit on the girl. she's
Name is EM.
What are you doing after this?
She just goes by her initials in the
Like comedy?
They protect their privacy or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it took us seconds to get going, but we're there. No, I was muted in a mic for a bit. So back to you do not feel your festival was to the success that you wanted mentally in your head, but it was still not a failure. Would you say it's in the middle?
Failure, no.
Like a middling. You wanted more, but it was
Drinking water. You don't need a straw, bitch.
It was successful. I'd
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
I'd like to see it bigger and
like
expand
to,
next year.
yeah. Well, that's the whole
Control
point
the
of
amount.
festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question though? One question I will have. It's the only critique I will have because I did see your first show and there was a lot of people. The comics did good, to varying degrees. But I enjoyed a lot of what I saw, and from what I heard, it continued from that show. My only critique I'll say is when I saw the poster and it said Great Canadian Comedy Festival and what was it? And party?
I think so, yeah.
Something like that.
Something stupid.
When did the party come in?
We had a party after the show. It was like we were partying.
Oh, did you?
That meant
Went
Neal got
sightseeing.
drunk around them.
No.
You were drunk that first show. That was funny.
Always, yeah.
That's the party.
No.
You get to
we
get
go-
hammered with Neal.
We go around Niagara Falls after the show. We get drunk.
That's exactly what I described.
What more? Anyone who wants to come, I pick up the bill. Everyone's
Oh,
bigger.
Yeah,
But an after
yeah.
party usually takes place in one place, like a venue, right?
What are you, the party police? Like, you have the right to you have no right to tell us to enjoy yourself.
Hey,
You're
Yeah,
only allowed to be
show
in
him your
one
badge.
venue. I know. This is the rules of comedy.
no, he said badge, not badge.
No, I did say badge.
Oh, you did say badge. Oh, I just party police. I figured badge and was wondering why is he pulling out his pussy. Oh, okay, I get you. No, you were on point. I was off. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. No, I didn't like that I was not invited to the party, but
Yeah, because wasn't there an open invitation for them to perform? Did Lewis perform?
No, he came out though.
He came out, but he didn't perform. But that's a blessing. That's a
You
blessing.
know what it is? We have to accommodate the paying comedians.
That's true.
that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. That's
That
fair.
is that is
You know,
fair.
How much did it cost to perform?
Yeah. Neal really
That's
does
not
think
even bad.
he's
Over
big
5
timing.
shows.
Yeah. Oh,
You get
yes.
to do 5 performances?
Yeah, in prime time at good venues.
How many people did you get per each average?
Probably
He
30.
said prime time.
Oh, that's really good.
can't.
That's a real show.
Dude, to get a spot on a Sunday afternoon at the Rec Room.
Prime time, Sunday afternoon.
Yes.
That's-
on a Thursday night. That's a good deal.
Yeah, that's when all the
Otherwise,
best-
it's a lot of work to get those spots.
No, you're right.
You
That's
have to
when
show up early and all that shit.
back in the day when you had your TV
Were you in
guide,
charge of the tickets, or was it the venue?
it described
No, I
Sunday
saw-
afternoon as
yeah.
prime time.
Neal is so proud of that, and,
Yeah.
he thinks he's a big timer. You know what happened? How he got on this podcast today?
Yeah.
I messaged him, "Hey, if you're not doing anything Sunday, come watch a Jays game." You know what he wrote back? Who dis?
Classic.
I sent him a sad photo of myself, and I said from the podcast.
He said,
and he's like, "Okay,
that
mark me
loser."
down for one." And then he goes, Are you recording the podcast?" I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Do you need me?" You know what, Neal? Yes, we did.
We did. We were desperate.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everything was falling apart.
Yeah, Lee told me Joe Goose was going to be on, and I'm like, oh god.
Last time I saw you,
Yeah.
your girlfriend yelled at me. Do you remember that? She was like,
She
okay.
yells at a lot of people.
She was like, she's, good job. First of all, she's pretty.
Thank you.
She's
Yeah.
pretty. And
Yeah,
like,
the beast that I am.
You don't know how much he had to spend.
The fucking mook that I am.
But I'll say. So she yelled at me.
Yeah,
She was-
why did she?
'Cause, like, do you remember when
you're talking about Infald's thing?
Yeah,
That was
yeah. Not yell, but talk aggressively. She was like, I was like, hey, like I didn't sue my job after I got fired.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I just wanted to take the $2,000 and not do anything anymore. And she's like, well, you should have for everybody else who deals with something like that. Being like fired unjustly or whatever.
Yeah.
She's like, you should have for other people. Don't just think of
Yes,
yourself.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh fuck, what a bitch.
Joe,
She's telling me to take care of myself. What an asshole.
Joe, would you say Daniel Sanker and his girlfriend are Beauty and the Wildebeest?
And fucking like fat Sasquatch.
Can
Fat
I ask
Squatch.
you guys a question?
We have our episode name.
Sure.
All right, so tell me, do you guys buy a lot of nuts?
Are you selling us nuts right now? Yeah, I do
No.
actually.
Market
I do.
research.
I do. I buy
So-
nuts every week.
So where do you buy them from?
This last time, Bulk Barn.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And how do you find the price of nuts?
Bulk Barn, not bad. I did make the mistake of getting. They sold me on red skin peanuts, which means they leave the skin on it.
Oh, yes.
But I didn't realize it dusted throughout the bag. So I was sitting down eating peanuts, and we were watching a movie with my girl, and some of the skins flew into my throat, and I started dying. And my girl was texting her phone, and she goes, "Hey, are you good?" And I'm going,
Do you buy nuts?
Do you remember
I'm
what I
so
told
so
you
sad
last
you
time?
made it.
"You know what?
That makes me more retarded. Wait,
Dying on Redskins would be
Wait.
the funniest death.
Then having Neal the Nutman on the following podcast,
Yeah.
after I died from a peanut choking,
Yeah.
it's great.
I'm really
What I would
allergic to
ask-
peanuts and nuts.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Though
Really?
you're supporting Bulk Burn, which is a large national corporation.
Well,
They
I
got
mean-
tons of money behind them.
I usually buy it from Dollarama, which is also a large corporation.
Even
Yeah.
worse. What I'm saying, you should go to your small mom and pa shops and be shopping at them. I know a lot of the small guys that own the nuts shops. You know, the husband and wife, they own these small shops, and you
Yeah,
know,
but those
small
people-
guys
They don't
support
have
those
planters.
guys
They don't
rather
have-
than these big corporations.
They
that
don't have
take over the world.
planters.
Well,
he
it's
specific-
just peanuts. It's just peanuts.
Yeah, but those people are usually dirty foreigners that I don't want to talk
Yeah.
to. I want to go to a store.
Yeah, I got to talk to
that
this
is
fucking
mostly
Turkish family.
Bulk burn isn't a very clean concept. Okay, they got pet food in the back.
Neither is stand-up comedy. Like, this
I
is a
get you.
filthy industry.
Do they really sell pet food there?
Yeah, and too close to the food, and it attracts. It attracts.
You know what? He's not wrong.
bugs and
He's not
moles.
wrong, and I shouldn't even go to Bulk Barn
It's
because
not
my
clean.
brother used to work when we were like younger or whatever. He was working at a mall at Sport Check, and he knew the guys at Bulk Barn, and one of them told him like, "We find rat shit." All the time, and one time they was like really bad. It was like throughout a lot of the bins.
Yeah.
and the manager told them like sift through for the good ones and put them in a pile, and then get rid of the rest. And they're like, but they're all it's
They're
a rat shit.
contaminated, yeah.
Dude, they do
yeah,
that stuff
yeah.
because nuts are so expensive. But it's open food stored in room temperature. What do you think? 24 hours a day. Of course, it's gonna get infested.
Oh, so you're saying even if I go to the mom and pops, I'm eating rat shit no matter
no,
what?
like you buy it. You make
Yeah.
sure you're not
And
eating.
was I
rat.
wrong?
You're eating
Yeah.
mom
No,
and-
the
you're
mom
eating-
and pops, the
you're eating mom
quantity
and pops
is so low that it's
Yeah.
not going to be there.
You're eating mom and pops and
Does it?
shit.
Yeah, Bulk Barn is like,
has a big present. They
You're
want to
eating
show
theirs.
what a big store they have. They
Are
put
they
out a lot of
packaged, or are they still? Do you
Their
have to get them
dog,
like,
their
hey, get them
cats.
at Bulk
Like,
Barn?
yeah,
It
whatever.
depends on the store. But like if they roast a small quantity of nuts and they do it freshly, I don't think you have to worry about hygiene. It's been there. It's probably been sitting there for a couple days.
Well, then,
only.
if you're giving this teaching lesson or whatever, throw out a mom and pop store that people should check
Yes.
out.
Okay,
Not
so
yours,
there's
though.
Baldwin Naturals.
Okay.
On Baldwin Street in Kensington Market, great store. He's a good friend of mine. I highly recommend him.
Okay.
And another good friend of mine is there's a store across from Absolute Comedy. It's called Pistachio. The owner's name is George. He's a very good friend of mine. They've both been my good customers for a long time. I recommend them as small business owners to support, as opposed to
Do they
companies
have?
like
Do they
Dollar.
have your nuts? Do they have your nuts?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so if I went there, I could get Neal's nuts.
No, they have bulk commodities,
You get Neal's
and I'm
nuts
one
now.
of their suppliers.
Oh,
of
so
nuts. They
Neal's
package
nuts
them
are
themselves.
mixed in with other
Yeah,
people's
I'm one of the
nuts.
do
suppliers.
they?
one of the
Do you
bulk
do you
suppliers.
sell just like regular nuts? Do you have like frosted nuts? Because I'm really about. I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah, yeah, all that stuff we sell. Yeah.
Frosted
But there's
nuts, sour
customers
nuts,
for it.
spicy nuts.
Sour
do
nuts
sell
are
them,
Neal's.
But it's
Neal-
hard
okay.
to find. It's hard to find.
I like
big
glazed
volume
nuts.
Customers.
I think if Neal was born a woman, he'd be what is a torta. You know what tortas are? Like those little thick Mexican women.
Yeah.
The weird thing is, don't they have a bunch of kids usually? Those fat bitches.
That's a great line. I don't know what part to take apart from it, but it's great. They have a lot of
Did Josh have his baby yet?
fat bitches.
Hey, did Josh have his baby yet?
Oh, no more babies. I fucking hate baby talk. Fuck babies for now.
Well, I hope Josh had his baby and everyone is good and healthy and so forth.
Did you just have one, Felix?
No.
You're
But
like, I wanna
a
drown it.
lot of people around me are having babies, and I don't like it.
Just offer to go drown it.
Oh no. See, the moms are very protective at this moment.
Yeah.
So
Felix did at one party we were at like a long time ago. He sat drunk in front of a bunch of new moms and
told them to beat
lectured
their
them
children?
on beating their children.
I know.
it did not go well.
We were quickly asked to leave the party.
I'll see my cousins.
We were both drunk, so we couldn't drive home. But we
My
Hey,
cousin's
those
kids will be
babies
rude
look
to me.
hungry.
My cousin's kids will be rude to me. I'll go tell your parents you need to discipline your son. I'm like, we
and
already
you're
do
the-
that. No, you need to.
No, but they're
discipline
being
him
rude to
into the
you,
man
though.
he
You know
wants
what?
to be.
I got a question for you, and I got a question for you. Something I've been noticing recently is the stereotype when I was a kid is if you had brown parents, they were like very strict and like, so the kids didn't act up a lot or whatever. Maybe like when they're away from their parents, they, the girl's sucking dick or whatever. But when the parents are around, like don't fucking make me look bad because like that was known. All my brown friends, it was like that, right? I've noticed, and I'm going to ask your opinions if you've noticed, brown kids in this city are running wild, and things have changed. Brown parents aren't as strict as they used to be.
No, dude, there's too many brown comics.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't need any more, Neil.
Lee, in
No,
Yeah, there's,
it's hard.
there's exactly one too many.
It's hard for me to like during my generation. I
Yeah.
saw a
Indians
lot
are
of
gross.
strict brown parents.
Yeah.
But I never had strict brown parents. My parents were pretty cool,
Chill, yeah,
pretty
yeah.
cool and very chill. And then
kidding.
basically like kids' parents nowadays are like what my parents are now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it feels like. The whole idea of the immigrant parent who's like tough on their kids, I feel like is dead now.
Yeah, because we're second generation.
No, but I'm talking even the immigrant parents are like
We
soft.
would get to act out all stupid and embarrass our parents, but we would get told after. Like we were not like you shouldn't have embarrassed us like that.
Yeah.
We get told after.
Oh, yeah.
It's
When
almost
you
like
get
they're too busy doing their own bullshit.
Yeah.
So even
yeah.
to say, hey, don't embarrass me. They're just like, all right, there's gonna be
You're
kids
too
at the
drunk
party.
and try to
Yeah, I
get
can
home
tell
safe.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We fuck up, we get hit for what we did.
Yeah. Wake you up at 2 a.m. in the morning. Hey.
Yeah, like-
I remember what you did.
They're still half drunk, like you piece of shit.
So Neil, what about a more Eastern nut place? Because we're in Danforth area.
Or
Oh, well, the
Western.
Big Carrot is close by. To
The
here.
Big Carrot.
Yeah.
They sell carrots?
No, it's a health food store. And
They sell
almonds
nuts.
and
Okay,
stuff.
gotcha.
What about the West End?
Okay, so that's what Etobicoke you mean?
Mississauga, Etobicoke, Peel.
It's pronounced
So
Etobicoke.
there's a place called Master Delight on Telford Way. It's owned by a Turkish family, and they
See?
roast the nuts in the back, and in the front they sell them. It's a great concept. And
Fucking
they only
Ottoman
roast
Empire.
as much as they can sell for a
Nut
couple
nuts.
days.
So
the
it's
stuff's not
Telford.
sitting
Okay,
long,
where's
and it's very
Telford
big.
Way?
By the airport.
By airport. So like Dixie.
This is getting
Or-
too specific
Google it.
into
Or call
locations
them.
of
Or
nut
message me.
places.
I can't.
Just Google Map
Go,
it.
yeah, good.
All right.
We'll
Master
Google Map.
Delight by the
Master
airport.
Delight.
Yeah.
Joe, since you've been lectured on, like, my girl told you to get your money or whatever from your severance. I don't know what the fuck it was. How's it going? How's life been? It's been a long time. Are you working?
At the moment, no. I just got a grant for some children's books. I wrote a couple children's books, silly little books. They don't sell because nobody wants to buy books off me for some reason. Do I
You
look
have-
suspicious or something?
You have a seedy look to you. Like,
How do you
a little
name his
bit.
children?
even if his body, look at his face really.
Like I write
Yeah.
the words and then I make the animations on AI.
That's
evil.
pretty cool.
That's what I wanted to ask him about his AI too, but
That's
you have it.
sick.
Look at him, right? Even if his like legs weren't fucked up, doesn't he have a seedy look to him? Not ugly.
No, like a sadistic lesbian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like I came on this podcast because he's like the lovable scumbag. Like look at him.
Yes.
He's so he's a
I take
scumbag.
offense to lovable, but scumbag, I agree.
And yet, you guys are like opposites because he's a lovable scumbag and you're an unlovable sweetheart.
Thank you
It's
so
weird. Because I don't like you, but I know I should.
I like you.
I know I like you. I like you a lot.
I think it's the goatee.
Yeah,
And
there's
the hair,
yeah.
like it looks mysterious. And
Yeah,
behind
also,
it,
he does this thing sometimes when he looks at you, where like, look, he looks normal now, but he'll like close one eye more and then open the other eye more, you know?
and he's got
Like,
really dark eyes, so they don't look like a color. They look like holes.
Seedy black eyes.
You want to buy some children's books?
Yeah.
Behind that bush over there?
Yeah, he's slinging children.
I'd rather buy Neal's nuts.
Oh, maybe you should sell
That's
your
sad.
books. You should sell your books at the Big Carrot. Maybe
no
it's a
problem.
health food store. What is your most successful book if you had a most successful book?
It's actually about avocados. It's called Avocado Something to Say. And it's just about these two avocado brothers who get into an argument and then they resolve it by...
So how do you use AI to AIs make the avocado?
Images, I guess.
Images?
Yeah. So basically what I do is like, I make these books on Canva, right? And then sometimes I'll use a background from Canva, or I'll make a background myself just by painting something a color, a solid color, or I'll even get AI to generate it, and then be like a bedroom or a living room.
Yeah.
And
In
then
your
you
book, though, between the two avocado brothers, does one turn into guacamole and the other one fucks that guy's girlfriend, avocado girlfriend?
I wish. No, it's a kid's book.
We're not here to unpack your history.
I was thinking about this book, and I was just like, avocados fucking.
Because it's a kid's book. He's like, that's how I grew up.
You didn't get your guacamole mixed?
I tried to fuck my cousin. I thought this is what this book is about.
I want a refund.
Lee's still sober, right?
Yeah.
That's one other thing I wanted to double check. Yeah. Lee is
Who
still
wants to come
sober.
to something in the water with me tonight? The place is awesome. Good beer.
Who wants to come do something in the water with me? What?
No, there's a comedy show at Something in the Water Brewery. I'm going over. It's
Oh,
pretty
okay.
good.
You really
Okay.
you raced past that sentence where we were all confused.
Oh, I thought you guys already knew because I put in the message. I'm going to Something in the Water Brewery.
Oh
You
no,
guys
I
come.
didn't see the
Good.
message.
Is that what you say to a woman after she comes back from the bathroom? There's something in your water?
No. Why would I say that?
I want.
Yeah, he's an expert. He wouldn't tell her.
Yeah.
Can we do an episode? But
He's
it's
like,
just
he
them.
taught Cosby.
Just them.
These two?
Just them.
Yeah.
And we'll film it and we'll watch it.
Yeah.
And let's try to get an audience.
Okay.
'Cause I love this dynamic. You
This
guys,
is a good dynamic.
There's an electricity between
I just
you.
met him,
It's
like,
a little
last
love and
week.
hate.
Yeah, I like this dude. He's a cool guy. I met him last week. Yeah, we were hanging out at
Oh,
that
really?
comedy
Okay.
bar. I might head there after Something in the Water if you guys want to come.
I'm not going out tonight, but I have plans. But it's not because I would hang out with you.
I am
would
taking
absolutely
an Uber,
hang out with
so
you.
that's an easy way to get there.
You're just telling us about Uber.
Dude,
I'm taking Uber.
Where is something in the water?
right downtown, Liberty Village.
Does Uber
Where?
sell your nuts?
Liberty Village. Okay.
Yeah. Uber.
It's like a taxi service, but
Anybody could do it. Because Uber is a lot better way than. How'd you guys get here today?
All the drivers look like
I
me.
drove TTC.
See,
It's great.
I prefer Ubers. You can have a drink. You don't need to worry about your car. You don't need to. It's a great way to get home. You know? That's why I'm saying if you guys want to ride. That's what I'm saying.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not. But Lee said he's going, so good. Yeah.
Coming?
Yeah, no, he is. Lee is going. Joe Goose is going.
Liberty Village.
Sounds like a 3 trifecta.
Lee has his
Go to
balls
the
in
lab.
Coburg. He needs to get back to the.
Yeah, I'm pretty cold.
Why do you hate it?
Getting
The
chilly.
owner's mean. And I just don't like it. Their beer sucks. And I just don't like it. It's the basement of a bar. It's dirty.
Wait, where?
It's
Where?
not my favorite, but like, yeah.
thought they're
And all
describing
these,
this place.
all these basements of bars, I hate performing in them. I hate it.
Yeah.
You perform.
beneath
I
you.
thought you just produce.
No, I do comedy.
He does comedy. Yeah, that's how he
Oh,
started.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not a fan of the but that's like classic comedies, the basement of a bar. That's like
I hate it.
avant-garde.
I like jokers. I like anything above ground, you know?
Oh, which is
You
weird because
seem
he's a
like
mole
a very
man.
under the ground
mole
person, though. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Honestly, to be honest, you give me a little Bilbo Baggins Hobbit vibe.
He wasn't born. He just grew like a potato.
I
in
feel
the
like you have
dirt.
hairy feet.
Once I grew out of the earth, I'm not going back in.
I'm a nut.
I'm an above grounder now.
No, I know what you mean though. There's a dankness to some of them. I'll be honest.
No,
that, like,
honestly, I agree. Because I used to live in a
Especially in
basement
the
apartment.
summer.
I fuck after
Yeah.
after I left. I'm like, never again am I gonna live in a basement apartment.
It does
Ever
smell.
again.
That club does smell the lab.
In the summer, all those guys down there, they all stink.
The Backroom Comedy Club
I know, I hate that place. They don't even
sometimes
have good beer.
reeks.
They don't have good beer. They have good. They have like those like
It's
crafty.
terrible. What the hell is that? It's not good beer.
They're all bad beer. They have to have one good
No,
beer.
all craft
the
beer
ones
is
I've
bad
had,
beer.
yeah, they're-
All craft beer is
What
bad
kind
beer.
of beer is he selling? Like, it's not Labatt's or Blue or.
That's so funny. Those are the most shit beers, Neil.
No,
I was with
wait,
you.
no,
can't talk
I
about
have to
big
defend
nuts.
them. I have to defend them. Though I'd rather those than the craft beer. Any day. That's real beer. That's beer.
You can't talk about big
Nobody wants
nuts
to drink
and then
like-
shit on fucking buy big beer. You have to buy.
You're right. You're right.
You can't talk about big nuts and then buy big beer.
Oh yeah, he's right.
You can't say it's Labatt or Blue.
Yeah.
That's the same.
Oh yeah.
Well, they
can't
both
say
suck.
that.
Because they have regular.
No, you can say that after you've been
He's
smoking
like-
some of this.
I like Blue,
That's my excuse.
Labatt, LBL Light.
You know, I haven't had Blue in a long time. I love Blue. Labatt Blue is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's all right, but it's not like you did the equivalent. And I was with you 100% that like you don't have to like those beers that they have. There's nothing wrong with that. But your description of it, that's kind of like going like, oh man, they have really bad steaks at those nice restaurants or whatever. You know who has really good steaks? McDonald's. And they don't make steaks, but you know what I mean? Like it's beef. Like
I'm telling you.
you named the
Backroom has
worst
no,
beer.
The Backroom's worse. The Backroom is far
Because
worse.
it's too
No,
craft.
but you said
Good for
Labatt
you.
Blue. Like, what's another beer you like?
Heineken.
Yeah, Heineken's an
Jesus
okay beer, but
Christ.
it's a bottled like regular beer.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, you
Well,
just
I'm
have
more
bad taste,
interested
and I
in
like
the
you.
feeling
It's
of
like a
feeling drunk
pure-
and falling asleep
Okay.
than the actual taste.
Okay, so you just.
So it had like too many craft beers and stuff.
What are you
Yeah, yeah.
tasting? What are you?
I don't know. He bought it for me. What is it?
This is a Blue Moon or Belgian Moon.
Belgian Moon. Yeah, Belgian
Moon's
beer.
good beer. It all tastes the same to me. I
Well,
gotta
to be honest,
some of them
I-
taste
I am
bad to
highly
me.
disappointed by this beer because I still don't have an orange in it. This is the third time I've bought it.
Or Felix loves a fruit in his beer.
I like fruit in my beer.
Yeah, I get it.
He's one of those guys.
I've had Brazilian
banana?
beer with strawberries. Fucking delicious.
I like a little cottage cheese in my cantaloupe, if you know what I mean.
Wink.
No, but I get what you mean. There's we were talking about like a dankness. Forget the beer, but like but it's supposed to be like grungy, like it's supposed to be cool, and that's what a lot of those places sell themselves on is like, well, literally underground. Like
To be honest, you know what the best comedy place that's gone from Toronto is?
what?
Puff Mama's Underground.
Yeah,
That was a good spot.
Yeah.
I really missed that spot.
I won't lie. Out
Yeah.
of all the comedy places that were, and I know this podcast leaned very hard into like we were at the Royal. We used to do our thing, but the
Ooh,
original
that
corner.
was not bad.
Yeah,
That was above ground. It meets Neil's criteria.
but you're.
But it was so small.
Ever since he was unearthed.
But the corner was so small.
Like the
though.
corner?
Yeah.
It was tiny.
We've been missing putting it together. We were going with potato,
Yeah.
but peanuts also come from the ground. I can't believe we
Fair
didn't put
enough.
that together.
I thought peanuts come
Fair
from a
enough.
tree.
No, they're ground. Yeah.
I thought
never
all nuts
actually-
come from trees.
No, I don't think peanuts come from trees.
I feel like you should know.
You should
No,
know.
I know they don't come from trees.
Okay, all right. You just seem not sure. You're like, I don't think they do. I never
Where do
thought
nuts
about
come from?
Like
just
most
get the nuts, I sell
grow
the
on
nuts.
trees, but not peanuts. I don't actually know how peanuts are grown.
it. That is a weird admittance.
Genetically
You're the nut
modified.
man.
Well, I've been to different farms.
Okay, well, Google
I've
it.
never been to a peanut farm though. I've been to almond farms. I've been to.
Oh, I got you.
You been to pistachio farms?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my favorite nut. It's not the bougie nut, but it's the
It
next.
is a bougie nut.
No, it's the.
It
ne-
is a
it's not the.
bougie nut.
It's not the bougiest nut. It's the
He-
next
he's
level
not-
bougie nut.
Neil's not like he's educated on nuts. He doesn't have to be. He's like a gangster mafioso guy of nuts. Like he's like a kingpin.
I know
of
what
the
you
nut
mean.
game.
Like
He's the Tony Soprano of nuts, is what you're trying to say?
He's Al Kashu.
You know what?
You were leading for that joke?
Now that I think about it,
I like
That is undeniably a great joke. That was well formulated. I loved every part of it. Al Kashu.
300 episodes in. You've only got one.
Here, I don't know. Just use one.
What? No, it's poly. That's a hard stuff.
So it's trees, right?
Or shrubs. Oh wait. Yeah, Felix is right. They come from trees.
Oh, what?
Yeah, nuts come from trees.
So what?
peanuts do not.
Peanuts are underground. Oh,
So peanuts aren't really nuts then?
I mean,
It's not a tree nut. It's still a nut, though.
yes.
Well, the walnuts.
It's a
No.
legume.
If a nut
Those
only
come
comes
from
from
walls.
trees,
Yes.
It's a legume. It's a legume. It's a seed.
it's a legume, so
Yeah.
it's not a nut.
Nice.
Legumes are not nuts. I have berries
Nuts
are
grow on
fucking fruit.
trees.
I've been on this
But
bullshit for
everyone
a long time.
classifies them as a as a nut.
my God.
As a, yeah.
Yeah, but even though technically it's not a nut, it's a seed,
Closer to a pea.
What I'm loving about this podcast is the three of them are arguing and Lee and I are rekindling our friendship amongst all this nonsense.
We're playing like spiritual footsies right now.
You know, I actually have been to a peanut farm, and I haven't actually seen how they grow because they're grown underground.
Good, yeah.
I guess.
Obviously, you can't see that.
Can I
It's
see
been
the
years since you've been underground.
When I die, keep me above earth.
It's on a table.
He could be stuffed.
He never wants to be underground again. He hates it.
Yeah.
He's born in the underground and he hates it. His casket is just gonna float
Yeah,
forever.
he literally grew past that.
Would you have if someone paid for it? Would you have as your casket a big peanut shell?
Ooh.
Who, you want me
That'd
in
be-
Big Peanut Show?
Yeah, like if somebody paid for
totally,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, they do special caskets like that in like Ghana and stuff like that. I did a project on it once.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm gonna be reincarnated, so it's gonna
And can
Oh,
we throw
you got a
discarded
Hindu?
peanut shells
As
on your
what?
corpse? Like,
a freaking camel or something, a squirrel or
Because they love nuts.
yeah.
Here's my question. So, are you Goose, are you looking for a job?
Yeah.
You're like an office worker, right? If I remember
well,
correctly.
I just want to become a famous book author. How do you do that?
You write
Write books.
better books.
Okay.
Maybe follow his pattern of have the one avocado molest the other
it's a
avocado.
giant peanut
Oh my
casket.
god.
Oh, you found one?
Murder mystery. You gotta have like an avocado murder mystery. That's where you gotta go.
Yeah. What would you title it?
Avocado murder
Murder
mystery
mystery.
is a good question. I don't know. But the children's
guacamole
book-
murders.
So what I am interested about is because this is part of like Toronto Arts and whatever. So you get grants. Do you have to write the book first and you show it to them and you get a grant, or you're just like, I want a grant to write a book, and then they pay you to write the book?
You write a business plan and you're like, this is
Yeah,
how
yeah.
much the book can project to make over a course of like a year or two.
Right. But yours make nothing.
Nothing. It's all false. It's projected. It's projected.
I'm really glad I talked
So
over him saying it's
give
all
that
fraud.
and you get the grant,
Yeah.
and it's a grant, so you don't have to pay it back.
No.
No, you don't have to pay back.
They could
Oh.
audit you, so I'm scared they're
How
gonna
much do they
audit me
give?
because I've just spent it on Uber Eats and beer.
No.
And a prostitute.
Give you.
And one prostitute?
Sir, how much do they give you?
No, Lee.
He's asking how much did you get for the grant?
You're right. These two do need to be on a show together.
Yeah, no. They
It's too,
probably.
it's too small money for the government to bother with.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. They give out a lot of grants.
Now this is the federal, provincial, or municipal government that gives you the goddamn grant.
It was municipal, but it was through the city of Brampton.
You know what? Yeah. It wasn't.
Sorry, it was provincial through the city of Brampton. My bad. So it's like that doesn't make sense. But like the check said, I think government of Ontario on it, but then it was to the city of Brampton.
It's cool that you got that though.
Browning.
It's okay. I mean,
So, Neil, are you going to introduce us to your friend? The fly that you brought in?
Fly that I bought.
It's buzzing around you when you came in. I saw it. It keeps going around Neil like, when are we leaving?
It's his date, bro. He just came from dinner.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, you could probably get a grant for your festival next year.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you should
They
look
give
into
a lot
that.
of grants for festivals and stuff.
Now that he heard he could buy a hooker with it.
Apparently they don't give a lot of grants for comedy, but you can
And
probably
Olivia
get it
Chow
if you
has
market
no
it as a
idea what she's
festival.
doing, so
Yeah.
just ask her. She'll give you money.
Comedy's not a recognized art form by the Canadian government.
No, but if you
It
throw in,
is.
It's an event.
throw in a musical act.
Oh,
and then-
yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
just one. Just one.
Or just a public speaking event. That's
Lee
a
playing the
considered
skin
art.
flute.
Yeah.
But even like as a festival to attract people to the city, it doesn't matter if it's a recognized art form. It's still attracting people to the city. So that's what it is. They want they want people to create festivals to attract people to the city. Yeah. So.
Which is what you did. You attracted
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comedians?
No, like we attracted like maybe 20 or so. Or,
Nice.
I fucking hate
And you had people
straws.
come from the States or something, right?
What do you-
Yeah, it was
I feel like a
cool.
mosquito right now, just
They had a
sipping.
really
They came from
It's like
where,
a
New
disturbing
York?
way
have
to-
to use it.
Vegas,
Oh,
San-
shit.
I didn't
San
wipe the
Jose.
glass. I don't
They
trust these
flew to
places.
Toronto for your
You like you trusted it when you drank beer.
I did that.
Why did they
I thought
come?
the
Just for
alcohol would
that?
kill the.
Too much talking.
They were saying they did other shows, they visited family, and then they also participated in my festival.
Oh, that's
so
so
it is a
good.
good way to bring people to the city
Yeah.
and to get them to spend money because that's what happened.
Yeah, that's true. You could sell that like that
Yeah.
way, and like I said, just add a musical act, and then
Because
you're
all
usually
these
golden.
people came from
Wink,
well,
wink,
not
wink.
all these people, but 20 or so comedians came from the U.S. They're all spending money at hotels, restaurants, so it's good.
I just want to get
Okay,
back.
compared to the amount of U.S. comedians you got, how many Canadian comedians did you have?
Maybe 10.
So half as many Canadian comedians, even though let's say
But my
40.
name was ruined in this market, so what can I do?
Who ruined it outside
Oh, I
of
think
Lee?
you're fine.
So who was that guy, Alex? Some guy, Alex?
Do it.
No,
No, it wasn't
Brovo.
Brogodani?
It was Brovo.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Toronto Spider-Man fucked you?
and,
Yes.
and it was more there
Fuck
was a,
Peter Parker.
The manager
Peter
at Levity
Barker?
Comedy Club.
Oh, because he was a barker.
The manager at Levity Comedy Club put out a
Hold on, there's a Levity comedy club here?
Yeah, no, in Hamilton.
Documentary
Oh,
against
Hamilton.
you.
Yeah, because Hamilton has their own comedy festival, so they didn't want this one to succeed. They thought it was cutting into their resources.
Because it was the Great Canadian Comedy Festival, so
Yeah.
it covered the
When you say
whole
documentary, You
country.
just put out
Yeah.
a YouTube video saying that you're a creep.
Yeah, but that is a documentary. He made all the video. He went over everything. He's like, "What's he referring to? What are these discounts and stuff?" And
It's like a breakdown. It's a reaction
yeah,
video.
yeah.
More, yeah.
And he's like, "Here's where it gets really tricky. He wants us to pay $25 for this. As far as we know, Neal is a novice comedian.
I
at
actually
best.
have a good suggestion for your comedy festival name. Just call it Nutfest. If you call it Nutfest,
Nutfest.
people
Nuts
would
for
want.
Comedy Fest.
But just call it Nutfest, and people are going to want to sign up
This
for
is
it.
good.
Nutfest. Nutfest.
Just Nutfest.
Nutfest.
That's great.
Nutfest. Nutfest.
Yeah.
Nutfest.
It has a
The
great.
comedy tour produced by Neal the Nutman, whatever your last name is.
Did you provide free nuts at the event?
Jones.
No, it's Galani.
Ew. Change your name to Jones. Galani's gross.
I got a question for Joe. When you get a prostitute, or the few times you have, and again, just because of your physical disability with your legs and stuff, when you walked into the room, did they ever like look at you and go,
Yeah,
"Yeah"?
because you're a
Just because
liability.
you're a good-looking guy, so your face.
And when they did that, were they clothed
Do
or
you want a real
unclothed?
story?
Yeah,
Yes.
I want a real
Sure.
story for sure.
One like walked away. One like completely left.
Yeah. Did you try
But
to catch
hold
it
on,
but couldn't?
When you went to her room, she left?
No, it was at my. So I got them to come
Oh,
to my
yeah,
apartment.
you did an out call, so
And
they
then-
came to you.
yeah,
no.
yeah. And then like she just left the money and left.
Did you chase her?
I'm good.
No. I was just happy she didn't take the money, so I didn't have to chase her.
Well, yeah. If you didn't give her to you, but she walked out. Did you just like hands in the air, like whoa, like what? How
I mean, I just kept
was
going.
it? Was it your hotel room?
No, it was my apartment.
Oh, you had her come to your apartment, and she was just like, "Fuck that."
Maybe she was like scared or like high. I don't know. She seemed weird. Indian.
But that's
woman.
were
What
you?
did she look like? Was she Indian or?
She was like.
He said Indian women, yes.
But like Canadian Indian, I think.
Oh, like native or in
No,
like
no,
indigenous
no.
or
Oh,
No,
Desi.
Canadian raised.
A Desi.
yeah,
Is that what that means?
yeah, Daisy. Yeah.
Desi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canadian raised. That's what that means.
Yeah, well, it just means born outside of India, but you're
No,
technically
an international
South Asian.
student. Yes.
Like an agency.
How much was it?
Oh, well, I didn't pay. I think it was like.
But what?
Yeah,
would
no,
have
the government
been?
covers it for him.
Yeah, it's
He's
part
got
of
a
his
grant.
grant.
He's got a grant.
That's the government's problem.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got a
gonna get
grant.
Look, I'm gonna,
Ontario, like, Brampton's good for.
I think it was like 320 or something.
Okay, must be quality shit.
Yeah, Neil, I don't get the fucking hooker down the street.
quality shit. $3.20 an hour.
Dude, that sounds cheap. It does.
No, not really. That's the going rate for about.
you were being
12 years.
Quality, it would.
Because I watch these Netflix documentaries on women who become prostitutes, but they make thousands of dollars a night. That's why they do it.
Yes, because I see 5 Johns.
Yeah, you don't do one.
5 times 3 is what? 1,500.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I don't think I think they charge more than that, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, look, some do, some don't.
The classy top ones, yeah, they.
What's Neil? What's the most you've ever paid for a prostitute?
I won't pay for any prostitutes. I do not pay in my life.
No, you don't have to pay if you kill them after.
That's really funny.
Because it's true.
The best jokes have a kernel of whole truth in it.
Yes.
No, it varies. So, like, even though what you're saying, you could probably, I assume, find more of like a street one or whatever, and get her to do something for like $60-$80. No, I'm not saying it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you can. So when he says 320, you're going up from 80. You know what I mean?
But these ladies are sick, and like you shouldn't take advantage of that, you know?
Oh, I'm not like.
How
I'm
are they
not
sick?
pimping
Why
them.
are they sick?
Because if a woman's giving blowjobs for $60, she's probably got a cocaine addiction, I would think.
Okay,
No,
now
no,
you've offended
no.
Lee.
Now you're disparaging great Canadian independent businesswomen. Because think of it this way:
Lee goes,
if she does
what does that mean?
3 blowjobs in an hour, that's $180
Neil.
an hour. That's way more than like minimum wage is what 15?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Still disgusting.
So you're just against prostitution altogether.
Yeah, it's gross.
But yet, what? Why? Why is prostitution gross for you?
Because I don't need to get into all my personal details, but there should
Were
be
you a
love there.
prostitute?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, he
I'm
was.
saying that
There should be
before
love there.
A man and a woman.
So what
enter a
ab-
Neil
relationship-
is a fucking
So what
sex
about one-night
trafficking
stands?
victim survivor.
What?
What about one night stands?
Well, there's some sort of
Ghislaine
attraction. There's some coming through there.
So you're thinking that because she's coming there for the money, she won't be attracted to you at all?
Man.
I don't think so. I think she's just doing her job and getting it done and collecting the money, you know? And that's not what it's all
Yeah,
about.
but some people.
Some people enjoy their jobs.
Yes.
Well, I'm not judging them. I just won't purchase
Well,
things.
you were judging them because you said it was sick and gross.
It is sick and gross.
Then so you're judging them.
I'm saying prostitution. I'm not judging anyone. I'm saying
Yeah.
You know, it's the world's oldest profession.
I know it
right.
is, and
It came before selling peanuts.
that's number 2.
Some,
Yeah,
would,
that was
say,
part of number
some
2.
would say arranged marriage is a form of legal prostitution.
There were
Yeah, I
poors
know.
and peanut
kind
farmers
of, arranged marriages
in
are
the
a whole
ancient
different
world.
story.
It's the
all
same
this
story.
peanut money. What will I spend it on?
And I don't believe in arranged marriages.
That's where the term nutting comes from.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes, when you spend your nut money.
Yes.
Nutting. Yes. No, I get it.
I don't believe in arranged marriages either. Evolution states that men and women are supposed to find their mates based on their desirable characteristics.
If money is a
know
desirable
what?
characteristic, how is that?
Coming from an undesirable, you have to believe he believes that. I'm joking. No, you.
No one wants to give a blowjob for $60. I'm telling you.
No, of course.
Someone's desperate
But he
there.
said
No,
320.
a lot of people give blowjobs for free.
Yes.
I think a lot of those people would
But
enjoy
there's
doing a blowjob for
chemistry,
$60.
and they've chosen someone who they find attractive. Who,
So you think chemistry and personality is worth more than $60?
oh yeah.
I highly
All right.
disagree.
Okay, then I got a question. How do you feel about gold diggers? And if you know your girl's a gold digger, you're a rich guy, how do you feel about
Yeah,
that
get rid of the
relationship?
gold diggers right away because it really hurts when they reject you for another richer guy or whatever. It's not worth it. Get rid of the gold diggers because they're the most selfish people in the world. Gold diggers are very selfish. It hurts, you know.
You have to piece it
it's not
together.
even anything
but
personal,
he's
it's
saying
just money.
He hates gold diggers because he's
is
had them
personal.
and they left him for like higher. what's higher level men?
Well, gold diggers are a lot like prostitutes.
Yes.
You know, but they leech off you. And,
I think
you know what I mean?
they do have some attraction to the guy, but then for some reason they'll just ask them. The
They're
guy
more
to pay all their
they're more
bills.
psychopathic than prostitutes. Gold diggers.
Yes, I do think
they're
that, yeah,
more
yeah.
predatory.
More sociopathic at
Yeah,
least.
whereas prostitutes are often mostly prey. You know what I mean?
But the girls who take advantage
Taking a
of
dark turn. I'm on Neil's side now.
girls
What
who
do you say,
take
pray?
advantage of guys,
Fuck
they
me up.
generally have problems.
Neil the
Like,
Ripper.
they know that they shouldn't
Okay.
be taking advantage of guys, but they still do it because maybe
Well,
they're using
Neil,
drugs
people
or
just take
whatever.
advantage of each other. Women take advantage of you, and men take advantage of women.
I know.
Yeah.
I hate the whole world that way. People
So-
taking
It
advantage
does.
of each other.
But that's
People
survival.
putting each other down to feel good.
It's
about
survival,
themselves.
dude.
It all sucks.
It's unsolvable.
That's why I don't feel like going out during the day. You know,
Yeah.
Well,
all these
yeah.
assholes are out there. You know, I'd rather just stay at home by myself.
There's also the blinding light if you're a mole.
I actually have a 2-floor penthouse condo.
Wow,
It's
the
quite
nut
nice.
business is doing better,
It
eh?
used to when I bought the condo.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
you have. So
I bought it a long
look
time
at
ago.
you, Look at you. Look at you. You got
I
some.
used to do very well. My business used to do millions.
Wow. And you just have the not house, but condo left over from that time.
Yeah, when the business was booming.
There could
yeah.
be a resurgent.
Yeah, no, I'm
Surgeons?
I'm trying to start
Revitalize
things up
it.
again.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to start up again.
Do you think in the future, and this is a real question, do you think in the future if the comedy festival does well, you might try to like somehow help one business help the other type of thing?
You're talking about
Like you
Nutfest, right?
sell-
That business is really tough. It's just it doesn't work anymore the way it used to.
But you still believe in a resurgence.
I'm hoping I can find some angle to market the nuts and get them sold to
Do
start
it like
selling nuts again.
do it
It's
like
hard.
Amazon, like the Amazon of nuts.
No, we got to bring this full circle. You sell it to hockey players to shove it in the pussies of girls they bring to their hotel rooms.
See, how many Brazil nuts or hazelnuts do you buy in a year?
Almost zero, yeah.
Yeah,
Brazil
see?
nuts and hazelnuts, almost zero.
So it's a
Cashews and
small-
peanuts,
What
a
if
lot.
you did it like a website or social media, and then you mailed them, or
Have you ever gone onto the internet to buy your peanuts? Like that's silly.
But what if that's the future? He might be speaking. Look, this guy is.
maybe you can put like
This guy
flavors.
is fucking drowning in snatch due to
Unfortunately,
his
the future
grants.
is you go to a place like
should listen to him.
Loblaws or Costco and you buy whatever small quantity of nuts you need, and it's just one item in the grocery store.
I'm just
You know,
saying,
it's a can of old
listen to
stuff.
Goose a little bit. His knees smell like pussy. He's so deep in it.
fell on top of a hooker today.
We're at the hour. How does he bring that up at the end of the hour?
No, I meant like across the street. Like I fell over and she was there.
Oh, she caught you.
Oh, Streetwalker?
Where was that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Neil wants to know the coordinates, her rates, you know.
No, I
Yeah.
don't
Find out
think
the-
Gardens
Neil,
or
all
Uppers
right.
hanging out.
I just want to say Neil has a prostitute addiction.
No, I do
That's
not.
been
I've never
that's
used
Okay.
I can feel the
I am
hatred. I can
curious,
see
like
why.
what kind of people do this and stuff. I've never met a prostitute. I've seen them on the streets. They all look very dirty. But
Those
I
are
guess-
street ones. It's a different, like you were talking about,
By
like
the
the
way,
$1,000
like,
thing. There's a different game
in
higher
Toronto.
up.
We don't have streetwalkers. That's Hamilton.
That's not true.
What about like around Maple Leaf Gardens and stuff? Aren't there lots of
Hooker
prostitutes?
That's
Harveys?
just people walking.
Yeah,
No,
they're
I
just
think
crackheads.
that doesn't exist anymore.
But
They look like prostitutes, but no, they're just people walking.
okay, but let's end nicely in that you're just saying you believe in like a normal love relationship.
Yeah, that's,
You just
it's
want to
called
find love.
evolution. Yeah.
Yeah. But would you? Okay, but this is my last question for you on this subject. But would you ever, or have you ever, fucked a girl and not called her the next day and just like, you just got your nut off and
No, that's not the problem with me not calling girls. The problem is I call girls too often.
Oh, you're a clingy little bitch.
You need to leave them alone. Eh? One time,
Yes.
and then no more than twice. If they don't call you back, leave them alone.
No, no.
It
Try to
scares
be
me.
as cool as
No
you can.
calls at all. Just simple text.
All right, yeah, that works. Yeah.
Yeah, but you used to call a lot.
Yeah, they get
Yeah.
annoyed.
What do you think is the most you've called a girl after like you went on a date with her, where you now look back and you're like, that's not who I am anymore, but that was dumb.
It's not. Yeah, no, it's not like you'll call a girl like 4 times, she'll answer once, then you call her again, and then it starts getting annoying. They're like, yo, chill out, man.
Oh, okay, so you called her maybe the first time and she's like, yeah, great date, whatever,
No, like
blah
the
blah
fourth
blah.
time she answers, and then
Would you leave voicemails?
I don't.
We're
think
stepping
so,
over the
because
fact.
I don't like the sound of my voice.
He's just
When do you do the first call?
Hi, this is
But the
Neil
next
again.
day-
So the next day.
or he does his version of
Hold
breathing.
on. Okay, so she spends
just
the night at your
cracking.
place. She leaves. Then you call her.
Yeah, like after an hour or two after she's left, make sure you got home okay.
But you know that because you followed her home.
No, I didn't follow.
Oh,
you.
okay. Sorry. I'm confused. I'm joking.
But what if she lives like more than an hour away?
He threw a tracking device on her back of her neck.
I
There's
don't
an air tag in her back.
But girls don't like it when you call them too much, so always be cool, you know?
Yeah.
Even
Okay.
don't even text message too much.
And they love when they call you and you don't pick up.
Yeah.
Do
They love that.
Yeah.
You got to
They
play
do.
it aloof. You need to be more aloof.
Yeah, aloof.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's-
could respond to them like you did to me. Go, who dis?
Yes. Seriously.
Fucking, what a prick. He could have just looked at my profile.
Lee's Guide to White Women.
It's true though. Treat girls the way you treat Lee. Tell him he's on your festival, but don't let him actually.
That's
be on.
right.
Yeah.
I want to be lied to.
No,
Neil.
but like, yeah, lie. You know, play it cool.
I love
Make me work for it.
I love the way you lie.
Play it cool. Or what? Did you come to that realization that you call too much on your own, or did a girl tell you like, hey?
No, he realized it after they blocked his number.
No, you realize, exactly. When they lose interest, it's like, what did I do wrong?
Oh, eventually.
How many times did it need? How many women did it need for you to realize that maybe I'm the problem?
Yeah. Good question.
Well, not that maybe I'm the problem. It's both of our. It's not just the problem. They don't want to talk to me. You're calling them. They're not in the mood to talk, and then they get annoyed.
Yes, but how many women did it take for you to realize that maybe I am calling them too much?
Yeah.
Like 5?
Since you were like 18, like maybe.
Maybe since I was like 30.
Oh, but then were you just not dating before that? Really?
He was in the nut business. It's very lucrative.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you were just like businessing.
I was busy with the nut business. I
Yeah,
was dating
yeah.
when I was in university.
You're getting
and
that
stuff.
condo. Yeah, I get you. Yeah,
I was busy
yeah.
with the nut business, and then I was trying to meet people, and like they don't like it if you call them too much. You gotta be cool.
Yeah. I get you. No.
I feel
like
that's a very big problem in the
If you call too much,
South Asian community.
South Asian community
Yeah.
of being clingy and just
well,
overbearing.
And calling too much, offering to help you with your PC.
Yeah.
Women want to take advantage, eh?
Huh?
Women want to take advantage sometimes. So if you come across as too dependent,
Do you have a little hurt in your heart a little bit with your past relationships?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay? You
I
sure?
hope let's go.
Everybody's got a little. Everybody's got a little hurt.
Yeah, everybody's got a little.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't have any.
It's okay, Neil. Peanuts bleed too.
No, everything worked out for the best. Everything worked out for the best.
That's why they have the red skin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Back to the red skin. I almost died. You have no idea how close I came. I almost died. Don't sell red skin peanuts. It's a terrible, dangerous thing. Was he there when I talked
So,
about
Guzman, what are some lady tips that you would
Oh,
give?
yeah. He's good with women.
Oh, yeah.
$300 is a bargain.
Yeah.
You must
For
be good
me,
looking.
I mean, I don't know. You just have to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Like, I actually turned down a couple girls, but like,
Of course. Look at you. You're a stud.
Yeah.
no, like one girl from university, she had a crush on me. She liked me, but I just didn't find her attractive. She's ugly. Her voice was deep, and like,
Was she a man?
No, did she have an Adam's apple?
Is that why you like Lee?
I'd fuck Lee if that's what you're asking.
Yes.
Goose couldn't remember her pronouns.
No, so like, I don't know. Maybe I'm deluded, but like, I would just like somebody who's hot,
No, here's the thing.
or somebody who I'm attracted to.
You shouldn't date someone just because you think, well, this is the best I can do, because that person doesn't want to know that you don't find them attractive. You don't want them to think like, I'm just fucking you because I can't do better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
I just thought it was mean, and I just hated her. I hated being around her, kind of.
Yeah.
So-
That's so sad.
That is.
She must be
But I'm still alone. But she's not like horribly ugly. It's just not.
just not your type.
Yeah, and annoying.
What is your type? If you had to like describe
hot, like hot. And like,
good looking, you know.
hot.
Yeah.
I like hot.
Why is attractiveness your like number one qualifier for women?
because like I don't know, it's all meaningless anyway, like life. So you might as well like enjoy what you're doing, with like.
And what I'm doing is $320 prostitutes.
Yeah, and that's how you get like.
Is that one of your number one attractiveness as a qualifier for women?
I mean, I guess you got to be attracted to them. But
at least attracted to
personality is, I don't know, personality is great too. A lot of them don't have it. But I've attracted fun girls, so they're all fun.
So that funness, the amount
they
of
got
enjoyment you have
personality.
being
Yeah,
with
yeah.
them, yeah.
They're not dull and quiet and shy. They're like outgoing.
My
See, and
number
she
one
was also that.
my
She
number
was,
one
like,
quality
tall
that
and
I
shy and
Yes.
not attractive, so it sucked.
Yeah.
see my
That's not
number
boring
one
and
quality
ugly.
is somebody I can laugh at,
Yeah.
not with, at. I
and
can
she
laugh
doesn't mind?
at you, and she won't get mad.
Yeah, like they're fun to hang out with, right? They're,
Well, that's well.
like a friend almost. Like you want to fuck Daniel.
No, because I could laugh at him. He gets so sad. Look, he's almost crying now.
I'm way more sensitive than
he is so
I
sensitive.
purport myself to be. By the way, Lee's version of fun means a girl who doesn't mind when I do coke.
Or cheat on them.
I'm not that guy anymore.
Yeah.
You've changed. You drink water.
That's true.
This water, I'm going to say it on the podcast, this water thing, I got a message from a comedian. I won't name him on the podcast.
Yeah.
But it was like this weird, like, hey, man, I saw that water thing. Me too. I drink water.
I drink water too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like dirty alcoholics. Like they're afraid
They're
to
in the
admit
closet.
that.
They're in the closet. Water drinkers.
They're in the pool. Yeah. I hate myself.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for being on. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you coming by, Neal. And
fun.
Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
Go.
Thank you.